There we are. So hopefully that will work. You know what? Let's actually test it just to make sure these drills are as powerful as I hope. Should have added some thrusters to see how fast we can go. Come on, loaded. There we go. Bit more power hungry than I expected. For some reason I didn't think they were even going to take up one of these. Nom nom. Oh, look at that. They have a sort of area around them they're damaging. That's actually really good, so that means we can build in the way I wanted to. Interesting. Okay. Leave planet, select drone again. So actually, the one thing I am a little bit concerned about is actually the head itself, because as we turn it, I may end up crashing the side, but I guess as long as I turn slowly, it should be okay. Let's just hope it'll be okay. These will be those. There we are. That'll be for left and right, so as we go down, you will become left. And that means you are right, which means, there we are, D and that. And because I'm silly, let's add the fuel at the front. Why, you may ask? I have no idea. Perfect. Still wants to be a little bit more circular than it is. You know what, let's just leave it for now. This is still a proof of concept, so we'll make something prettier later. I don't normally do pretty anyway, so it's hardly a surprise. Don't want it too far away from the body. Essentially, we want the hinge straight away, so this can turn. Then another free hinge attaching to this, which will be the second body part. I also do need some forward thrusters, and again I want that on the front. Basically, I want the head of the craft to control everything. I don't want to have to touch any of the other parts. There we go. Just for now, just block it up. This is totally a body part. Sensors. Make that a little bit bigger then, so we can actually put the sensor inside of it. That would be good. Just for now, let's just do this so we have a sort of area. Put one sensor there and connect that to that. Thank you. And one on the other side as well. Make it very, very small. So almost... Oh, that's the minimum. In that case, that'll have to be a little bit further in. And then attach each of these to a thruster or two. This way, the sides of it shouldn't hit the wall we're making as we move. So you are now that, so you can be that, you can be that. No need for any gates, since we can just reuse the same stuff. You can be one, you can be one, and you can be one. Test again. So let's see how this goes. It might work out how I think it might. It may do terribly and mean we have to do a bit more work. We'll see. I didn't do the two thrusters, did I? Nope. Ah. There you go. I mean, it does work. It's just we're making a hole far bigger than I expected. Let's just do some editing because, yeah, we need to do some editing to that craft. I forgot you will need to be controlled. There we are. You're now both W. You're still D. You're still A. Oh. Okay, a few derpy things there. I accidentally pressed the mouse twice and A and D were clearly wrong. There we go, straight down, that's better. I think the thrusters need to be a little bit more forward. Trying to turn with this is very difficult. Also, what are the stats of this planet? Gravity is normal. The ones we've been playing on recently have all been low. That's also probably not helping, but yeah. Thrusters need to be more forwards. Right now, they're not really turning anything. Center of mass. Oh, that'll be including the little body parts there, though. Either way, putting these a bit lower wouldn't hurt. Okay, trying out a different idea. We've attached the head to a motorized hinge, and apparently I've made it way too quick. Okay. Yeah, way too quick. It's pulling them along and causing all the thrusters to break apart. Still, though, very easy to control. Okay, let's do a sharp turn. Yep, all of those are staying safe, even though some of them are a bit broken now because of me. Definitely needs to be a bit slower. Also, this is dragging as well, so obviously the main body itself needs now to have these attached to it. Because otherwise that'll just keep on happening and then it'll be insane. So what we'll do is we'll swap you out. We'll put you here. Move you there. Copy a couple of sensors. Little bit further. You both can be 8, and you both can be 9. We could copy that here as well. Actually, that would probably be the best thing to do. Except for you are 0. And you over here can be minus. You should go a bit further ahead now as well. Let's try like that. No, that's a bit too big. If we built the rest a bit smaller, maybe, but we have... Oh, we can't have minus because of that. Oops-a-daisy. Good job I just saw that. Everything happens for a reason. No, for now just leave it like this. I think we're already doing too much, so yeah, leave it as is. Did want it a little bit slower though, and I can't be bothered. Oh, actually no, what I could do is just add a speed limit, because I do need this amount of thrust to go upwards in the higher gravity areas. So if we just added a speed sensor, and then we connected that to one of the logic gates, we could turn these off once we're at a certain speed. Time for logic gates for dummies like Lathrix. So we have the speed sensor here at 20 meters per second. It activates the Z or Z key, which will then stop the NOT gate from producing the S key. And we have the AND gate here, which needs both W and S, so that we simply go forwards, which is left alt, which is all of these. So if I press W, normally the thrusters will activate because left alt is activating and S is already being given, so the AND gate is satisfied. If the speed limit is reached, however, this is then triggered, which stops this, which prevents this from being active because only one of the two inputs are functioning. Okay. Let's test it, and there we go. As you can see, it's stopping us from going above 20. These two are a bit close. But still, cool concepts, okay. I do want to get better at them, so from now on Oops-a-daisy. Is that really how they're connected? Whoops, okay, let's change that a little. There we go, even that's better than that. Thank you. Can this go any further, or... no, it can't. It does want to be attached to the core, however. Yeah, I think I just need to move these further back or something, because that's just so in the way, it's ridiculous. Either way, let's just test that out at that current speed. I hope you're proud of me, Internet. I did a whole logic gate thing and everything. It's so simple, but... Getting to high speed here is really difficult. Anyway. Yeah, it needs to be lower. We're still able to go way faster. At least way too fast for these. So the problem is, I need enough thrust thrust that we can go upwards, like this, but at the same time, I don't want to constantly have to deal with slowing myself down manually. I simply want a speed limit. Let's try at 20 then. Or 18. Come on, let's get there we go. Also, I did notice the core didn't crash into the side there, so hurrah for that actually working. There we are, speed limit reached. Kind of weird to see all that flickering lights, but it's fine. All those flickering lights. That one rotates way more than I'd expect. Yes, look at that! And if we have loads of them, the idea is, although it's making the cavern way bigger than I expected, we can see them all the way back, slowly being dragged forwards. Oh, look at that. I don't like the physics, though, on these rotating blocks. It almost seems like the length of the rope between them, I don't know what else to call them, is variable. Still, though, I am happy with that. Also looks like we may need more sensors. Yeah. Also, building these a bit sturdier might be nice. Actually having things in between so they can't constantly destroy themselves. So, let's continue to build this. Oh, I feel like this is going to be just as bad. Slowed down the maximum speed slightly, as you can probably tell. Made this section a little bit further away from the drills. And, I've tried to connect things a little bit better. Okay. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, still it's way too close to this. Yeah, need to change that even now, but still. That last one always seems to want to roll itself. As you can see now, the sensors are facing the wrong way. There we go. Oh, look at that. Not enough thrust to cause that to move. Actually, a lot of them are now struggling. I wonder where the center of the world is. Judging by our camera swapping, we're pretty much at it, and that might be one of the reasons why this is now so difficult. We're getting there, though. Just... oh, it was so promising at the start. So promising. A few moments later, let's see if this one does any better. Oh look, there's the transmitter. How about the test is if we can go down, rotate back up, and then destroy the transmitter. Keeping it steady. Wouldn't want to turn any sharper than this, really. So far going okay. Everything is doing it as it should. Now, this is the problem. Going up, I think, will be really difficult. Because we are essentially flying on only a few small thrusters, and we are also going to miss the transmitter, which doesn't really help. Still working, though. It's shaking so much because it's correcting itself. Oh, this is going to be... oh, that turn. Yep, that turn's going to kill us. Definitely. Too sharp, and it missed a section. Die! Wait, I don't even know if this does damage to it. I don't think it does. Drones, go! Oh, it does! We killed it! Oh, yep. See, that the sharp turns are going to kill it. What we need... really? We just need more sensors. We need some sensors which are rotated so that these thrusters will always activate. So if there's something here, 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 or here, it'll activate rather than just here and here, because obviously on sharper turns, this will always catch. But before that, even going up, it did work. So that's definitely the best we've got so far. Yeah, I think the body sections just need a rebuild. Then try to put some of these in. Looks a bit like we're trying to make a millipede right now. I've even got 3 sets of sensors in the back body sections, but let's see how this does. So, I really don't want to use rotated blocks. They will definitely be the best option, so if you want to use them for this type of build, that's definitely the best way to do it. But I find them to be a little bit less stable when all of the other blocks aren't rotated with it. So what I'm hoping is that this will at least be better. Oh, I've set up that one wrong, as you can see. I've clearly messed up the sensors when building it. Okay, bit of a sharp turn incoming. Here's the problem. When I start to slow down, the turns become a lot sharper. So I need to be careful with that. That's... oh, learning. I mean, that would have killed the bot before, though. That ledge would have killed the bot. And that then, when that rolled at the back, proves once again, rotated blocks would be a lot better right now than just an additional one at the front. Let's try this sharp turn. Okay, that was handled better. And now we're just delving to the core. I mean, we are getting better. Each time this is updated, it's got somewhat better, even if my ability to say the word better apparently went away then. And we just went past the core, that's why the camera shift. Which also means, right now, different parts of this craft are on different levels of gravity. That's really weird. Like, which way is up and which way is down. Come on, if you can enter this tunnel, I'm happy enough until the update. Oh yeah, we just need those rotated blocks. Look at that. Doesn't help that this body part here is also being completely useless with its thrust. Okay, yep, that is... it did work. On record, it did work. How did I mess you up so bad? 2, 3... well, actually, what did I do wrong? Oh. This one is wrong. The 2 and the 3 didn't really make much of a difference, but I do like having them because it just makes it look a bit more variable. Now, what would be best here then is having this rotated. The problem is if I rotate it, that won't work because that's overlapping, it will simply glitch out, as you can see. So, to do this then, we'd have to have some space. Pretty much removing... okay, if that goes down by half and we remove this one, we could then have it like this and then have this attached to it and rotated downward. Oh, it's gonna be so awkward to do this. And that's why I don't like rotated blocks. Let's see if this does any better. So now there's forward-facing sensors, which should hopefully prevent damage done by those really sharp corners, but also, they're much, much lighter. They even have a little light in the center, which is very pretty as well. I'm really not sure why some of these sensors go underneath the thruster, whereas others go above it. It seems random every time I spawn this thing in. Because last time I spawned in the test mode, this was below the thruster. I have no idea what's going on there, honestly. Either way, though, it seems to be doing a lot better. Having them lighter makes them oddly a lot more stable. Except for that one at the back. That one's managed to flip over again, because why not? Okay, let's turn around. Okay, now here's where it becomes difficult. Trying to get out will always be the most difficult for this. There we go, sharpish turn. Not sharp enough though to really use the front thrusters. Sensors, rather. Okay, now, sharp turn. Go. Well, you know what? It's working better than expected, although we haven't actually managed to make a sharp corner. Just making them that much lighter and that much more stable by having less blocks has done wonders for it. Yep, I am actually happy with that, and which is good because I am running out of time. I said that weirdly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. How dare you? If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Nimbatus is a series you wish to see continued in the future. We didn't really build anything groundbreaking, but I had fun building it. And now, I'm going to go get some sleep, so I can speak a bit better in the future. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Good night, Worm.